What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another predicted lineup. Big game this week, tomorrow night, under the lights at Stamford Bridge. It is the first leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final, obviously away at Chelsea. Big game. You confident, Brian?
I am confident. I'm confident. Like I keep saying, it's my first time there, and there's just something about this game I have got a bit of confidence about, and I'm really looking forward to it.
All right. Well, there's a bit of team news to get through after Antonio's press conference. Take it away.
Yeah, so it's just 3 injury concerns with players coming back to fitness, but they're not ready for this game, and that will be Christian Romero, Ryan Sessegnon, and Stephen Bergwijn. Other than that, apart from when we find about the COVID results, clean bill of health and no suspensions.
Yeah, it's also worth noting that in terms of the COVID stuff, the PCR results have not come back as of time of recording, but the rumours are that Eric Dyer is the one that is isolating at Hotspur Way at the moment. So just make of that what you will. Dan Kilpatrick mentioned in his predicted lineup article that he didn't put Eric Dyer in his predicted lineup, so I think that's quite telling. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, nothing's officially confirmed just yet, but we'll get into it. The formation that we're going for is a 3-5-2, very similar to the one that we played against Liverpool. We're thinking that because of the strength that Chelsea have in midfield, we need to combat that with an extra man in there. In first, we're going to go for goalkeeper Hugo Lloris. Obviously, it's going to be, he's been absolutely brilliant this season, as he has been the last couple of seasons, and just carry on his good form, really.
100%. He's the first name on the team sheet, and not just because he's the keeper. he's the most assured player.
Well.
Exactly. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, who knows? We might have a bit of news that he can celebrate a win with a contract signing, or the other way around. But yeah, the no-brainer for number 1.
Yeah. Right wing back, we're going to look at Emerson Royal.
Yeah, Emerson for me, only choice really. You got Doherty, but obviously the rumours are he's out the door, and we don't think Tanganga's a wing back, so he is, for me, he's the only one there really, isn't he, at the moment?
Yeah. And if we're going to get any joy out of this Chelsea side, surely Emerson's going to have to improve his output in this game, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, well, it can't get worse, can it? He definitely needs to improve it all round. But yeah, I think it could be a vital part of the game going down the right flank. So let's hope he's got his crossing boots from Palace on.
Yeah, that's for sure. Right-sided centre-back, Davinson Sanchez, one of your favourites.
One of my favourites right now, yeah. I mean, he is... when you said Sanchez, Romero was injured and Sanchez was coming, obviously everyone was like, oh, here we go. But he has performed heroically. He's had a consistent run of games. He's shown consistently that he's up to the task in a back 3, and he's scoring goals as well. So he could be a threat at set pieces.
Yeah. In the middle of that back 3, we're actually going for Joe Rodon. Antonio Conte has said in the past that he sees Rodon as the one that sits in the middle like a Dyer. He sees him as a replacement for Eric Dyer. So we've gone for Joe Rodon to have a run out in this one.
Yeah, I mean, like exactly what you said. He has said that he is the replacement for Dyer, and if Dyer is believed to be the person that's isolating, then it should be a straightforward swap.
If it is Tanganga that gets put in there in that middle role, what do you think that means for Rodon? Do you reckon that's very telling then if Rodon doesn't get a run out in this game?
That's what we were saying on this Good Morning Tottenham, wasn't it? He has said it like, if Dyer's out, then Rodon is the natural successor. But then if an opportunity comes and it's not backed up with what he said, then you've got to think exit door is looming.
A left side of the back 3, we're going to look at Ben Davies. Been brilliant since Antonio's come in, and he's going to be vital in this game, isn't he?
I don't think anything I could say could match what you just said in so few words. Has to start. Brilliant performer.
Yeah. Left wing back, Sergio Reguilon. This game's going to come a bit too soon for Ryan Sessegnon. Conte said that Sessegnon most likely will be back in for the FA Cup game, but yeah, it's going to come a bit too soon, this one, so we put Reguilon in.
Yeah, it's just by default, isn't it? He's really the only person there with Sessegnon being injured, so a big game for Reggie coming up, hopefully.
Yeah, a bit disappointed with his last 2 performances, Reguilon. Obviously, the first one, he got taken off at half-time, was about to be sent off against Southampton. And the last one, I thought his output was terrible, to be honest. His end product is his crossing. So he needs to be back at it this game. He really does.
He does, but you know what? You're bang on right. He does need to have a better delivery, and that's what I really want to see. But he's getting the shot. He's getting a shot in. He's getting a cut. So he's getting into those areas. It's more to have a strike on goal as opposed to an assist, and we need his crossing ability to come back.
So let's run through that back line with you one more time. So it's Hugo Lloris in goal, Emerson right wing back, Reguilon left wing back, Davis, Rodon and Sanchez in the centre back positions. Now let's look at the midfield three, and the first player we're going to look at is Harry Winks.
Yeah, I mean, with the way he's been in and out, and it looks like Conte's been managing, saying this is the game you play, this is the game you play. He came on against Watford, had another great cameo, both offensively and defensively, and I think he warrants his place in this lineup.
Ever since Conte's come in, I mean, he's just gone from strength to strength, hasn't he?
Yep, he has been. I mean, I said when he came in, I thought Reguilon was going to be the most beneficiary of his arrival, but it looks like Harry Winks has taken that mantle, and he's deserved everything he's getting at the moment.
Yeah, I would say the three players that have really come on under him are Davis, Winks and Lucas Moura. I think those three have really got to grips with this Conte system. But anyway, looking at the rest of the midfield, we're going to go for Ollie Skip in the next role in the midfield alongside Harry Winks. And Skip, again, are going to be very vital. Cast your mind back to when we played them earlier on this season when we lost 3-0. We missed a lot in the midfield because Skip wasn't playing, and we miss a lot whenever he doesn't play, let's be honest.
That's the thing. That's the thing now. I think with that team, he is one player you can actually say you really have noticed a difference when he's gone. Like, we had Harry Kane out for the first game, but the front three did a great job. We had, when Skip's out of that team, it's like, you can blatantly tell he's not there, and he has become a very, very vital part of this starting 11.
And then alongside Skippy, it's going to be Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, obviously playing a lot of minutes at the moment. I imagine he'll get a rest this weekend at the FA Cup, but he has to start this vital game. He
has to, just solely as well because of his attitude, his commitment, his dedication, his vocal on the pitch. He gets messages that he has to start in the big games. He just has to. So yeah, no brainer.
And then obviously up front is both of them a no-brainer. It's going to be Harry Kane and obviously alongside Heung-min Son, who are going to be very vital on the counter-attack. In terms of Kane and Son, what are you thinking about them at the moment in terms of form?
Kane is elevating his game back to what we know he can do. He's still got a long way to go, but the signs are very, very positive. He's putting the performances in. Like I said to you before, he's taking his shots early again, which was a vital part of his game. His confidence seems to be up. Son is getting the goals. The performance hasn't sometimes said, you know, when you say he deserves that goal, his performances sometimes haven't warranted it, but you know, in games like this, I remember so many goals this guy scored against Chelsea. Yeah. He turns up at the vital moment, and tomorrow is a vital moment.
Yeah, I even remember him putting Rudiger in his arse at one stage at the Tottenham Stadium.
He did that. I also remember the goal he scored at Wembley when he ran from the halfway line. And did Luis and I think it was Jorginho. But yeah,
I think that might be the goal I'm talking about. But anyway,
either way, he had Rudiger on it. He got sent off with Rudiger, didn't he? That was it. Yeah. That was the issue there. But yeah, these two, as we know, on any given day, they can tear teams apart single-handedly. And please, let it be one of the days.
Please, let's get a result tomorrow night. Let's get a result tomorrow night. It could be potentially Arsenal in the final, and you know what? Bloody hell, what a week that is going to be. But let's run through the lineup with you one more time in this 3-5-2 formation. Lloris in goal, Sanchez, Rodon and Davis in the centre-back positions, Reguilon and Emerson as the flying wing-backs, Højbjerg, Skip and Winks to make up the middle three with Son and Kane up top. What is your score prediction, Brian?
I've told you I'm going to have to go with 2. I'm going to have to go with 2 because every single game I've said I need to go 4-1 for Bob. But I actually think it's been a real high-scoring, end-to-end game, and I'm going with a very positive 3-2 win for us.
Wow. Yeah, I'm thinking a bit differently to you. I think it's going to be a cagey affair. I don't think there's going to be too many goals in it. I'm going to go for 1-1, and I think 1-1 will be a great result to take back to Tottenham. And if we can draw 1-1 at Stamford Bridge, you back us to win it at home, that's for sure. But with Chelsea at the moment, they're not on great form. I think they had a slightly better performance against Liverpool, getting that 2-2 draw. So, but you just know they're going to turn up for this game. You know Lukaku, after everything that's happened with him, he's going to play. He's most definitely going to score as well. So I'm going for 1-1. I think if we can take away a draw from Stamford Bridge, I think it'll be a really good result, take it back home. So I'm going 1-1. You're going 3-2 and 4-1 for Bob Spur. Everyone send their love to Bob Spur in the comment section below. That is our predicted lineup. That is our predicted score lines as well. I want to know your lineups and score predictions in the comment section below. Thanks for everyone for joining us today. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always,
come on you Spurs.